One, how she died. I mean, the fact that she died didn't need to die. Probably could have been avoided, but they worked her to death. She had been at Flag around the clock, studying overnight, sleeping all day, probably a horrible diet, over fucking worked, right? Died alone, dropped off at an ER and died alone. What a time. I mean, she put her whole life into that cult. Think about that for a minute. Staff member for 40 years, and that's how her life ended. That's how they treated her. That's how she got to go. She got to die alone in a hospital, dehydrated severely with nobody there. They didn't even call her husband of 40 or more years. They didn't even call her husband. He didn't even know she died. They didn't call her daughter.